Morning, everybody. Chris Wood here. September 14th, 2022. Right now, the whole right side of my head, from here, where it's split all the way down my body to my crotch, to my groin, on my right side is completely fucked. I feel it filling up with something. My kidneys are screwed from this, from my kidneys screwed on my right side. My lung is screwed on my right side. My brain has been fucked on my right side. And that is the side that I was shot in back in 2019 through O.P.P, Lennox and Addington, O.P.P, Ontario Provincial Police, ex-chief. I was at my previous address. He went by in a white Jeep Wrangler. He waved at me, I waved back. When I waved back, black truck pulled up. They pointed, they shot something. It went into my right ear. And that's when the problem started. I finally go to the hospital that year, and to get CAT scans done. I finally get CAT scans done to find out what the fuck's going on, because I was having all kinds of problems. It moved from my ear to the back of my head and then up around here. And then I started having the problems, and I went to the hospital. In November that year, got my CAT scans done. Stacy, a mental health worker who I had previously seen to get help for another, and then 24 hours later, Spencer Mills shows up with a mental health worker, basically to threaten me, to let me know that if I did not stop talking about the Morningstar mission crimes, the human homeless trafficking, and other stuff, that there would be serious consequences. And he was 100% right. There's been stalking. I've been stalked. I have William Wooldridge's prisoner tracking on me. I've been seriously deformed. I've been medically blacklisted. I've been kidnapped. I've been sex assaulted. I get drugged on a daily basis from the remote neuromonitoring use, because when these people are broadcasting through me from this, and what R&M is an implant. It is tech that is implant microchip, and I can 100% prove it. It's from the military and police that's been in use since the 60s, and what it does, it fucks a person's nervous system on them. And with the screwed nervous system, that opens your body up to a lot of damages. It can screw your brain. It can open you up to even so-called mind control, because of it will affect a person's thinking. So, but in the meantime, all these people are using remote neuromonitoring on me to numb me down and dumb me down. They are co-offenders to O.P.P. They are drug-fed and money-paid co-offenders to Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, the Untouchables. William Wooldridge, 149 Center Street, north, the one doing this to me. The one that was told that we were switched at birth, the one that believes that he's my dad, but he also thinks he's Harry Potter as well, and probably 50 different other people. There's Blair Hardy, who is allegedly in jail. There is Tyler Lake. There is Jay Alstein. There is a Ray, a guy here in town that lives on East Street. He has a white deaf pit bull. His roommate Sam. Hope Mills. Michelle, a homeless woman. Allie Cooper, a bucktooth Bob. I believe they live on Bridge Street. There's a Mike. There's Destiny Larrabee, Gilchrist. There is Crystal Larrabee, who is users on me. Right now, mostly when I am doing this, I am getting broadcasted through, especially on my right side, by Tyler Lake. And that's the one that I am mostly going through my identity theft from. He has been the one mostly using this on me a lot. He is the boyfriend, co-offender also with Blair Hardy to these cops. He is co-offender. $300 a day plus all the drugs that they want. O.P.P has the doctors here that co-commit, medically blacklist, discriminate, and help and aid in covering up their crimes, while assuring that their victims do not get medical help to assure that the crimes are done. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Stacy's girlfriend. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Sue, Dr. Fardell, Triage Nurse Tanya, Triage Nurse Terry, and Triage Nurse David, Lennox and Hennington County General Hospital, and Paladin Security. A fat guy, about 25 years old, roughly 400 to 500 pounds. Human sex trade, slavery trafficking, children to adults, or children to pedophiles, adults to sex offenders. It's being done. People are being O.P.P are buying and selling people, using the remote neuromonitoring for invasive spying, putting prisoner tracking on their victims. And with the R&M use of me 24/7, this is how I am going through my identity theft from all these bastard junkies using this on me, broadcasting through me, and numbing me down to dumb me down. My full right side is completely screwed. Luckily, I cannot go to a hospital or a doctor or do anything about it, no matter how much I prove my crimes. I was sold for murder through Lennox and Hannington, Ontario Provincial Police because I spoke of their crimes, revenge, retaliation, and I will not be proven wrong. Write Spencer Mills 14716. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. Mental health and addictions worker. There's also Shelley Huffner. She's O.P.P and mental health worker. Ex-chief, staff sergeants, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Robert Kane, Spencer Mills 14716. So after 3 years, I just want to say congratulations. I'm 50 years old. You completely deformed me. You numbed me down to dumb me down. And this is in hopes to get away with this, in hopes that I quit talking about this, in hopes that I quit showing up this. So everybody involved gets away with it. They are all also guilty of stalking and murdering my mother back in 2020. They're conveniently untouchable. They are conveniently unarrestable because they kill and are co-offenders with Lennox and Hannington, Ontario Provincial Police, whether the cops named are here or not, because they have been switching a lot of cops and bringing in new ones lately, I've noticed. So they may be switching these cops around to try to make me look like a fucking liar, but they are still very much involved. Like I said, Staff Sergeant, he's about 6'3", maybe 30, 35 years old, dark black hair. Another one, he's fat, goatee, grayish gray hair. And now I notice that they have a Christine, so they may have taken the other ones out and switched them around. I don't know if Shannon Cork is still here or not, but she's still very much involved. I do not know her badge number because I was not allowed to be given it. And if you go through crimes by other police, by police or doctors here, do not expect help from other cops. I've even asked for help and protection from O.P.P, and I've been basically told from other cops to fuck off. I've been basically told to fuck off. Whether they're human trafficking, whether they are murdering, whether they are committing serious felony offenses or not, no matter how much you can prove it, I was told basically to fuck off. And this was more or less by Kingston Police and others as well. So, when O.P.P are committing crimes, do not expect help. Anyway, I'm being turned into fucking Tyler Lake, a 30, 31, 32-year-old piece of shit here. He has a girlfriend named Holly. He is a dog abuser. He is guilty of murder. He is a serious drug addict. He is a drug trafficker with and for O.P.P. I better wrap this up. I just wanted to show my identity theft is done, so congratulations O.P.P, congratulations Tyler Lake, Blair Hardy, William Waldridge, Javen Alstein, to the cops involved, to the doctors involved. You're also guilty of murdering a fucking bloodline, you garbage pieces of shit, for revenge retaliation because you fucked children, and I spoke of it to save lives. And this is what happens to people who try to save lives in Napanee. They mentally injure their victims, they drug their victims, they mentally manipulate their victims through R&M that a lot of people do not know about. They lie, they buy time, they refuse arrest, they sit back, they masturbate while their victims are being murdered through inmates and other people that they are co-offending and feeding a lot of money and drugs to. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Very serious. This is how O.P.P police make people disappear. This is how they traffic and murder in Napanee.